And a matchup of the elites tonight. Two titans clashing in this one.
Oh my, BA, I mean, there's no shortage of stars on either side of the ball. These tend to be statement games, sending a message by imposing their will.
Here are the five for the Lakers. At the forward slots, it's LeBron and Hachimura. Luka Doncic is out there with Austin Reeves. And it's Ayton in at the 5 down low. To the middle. Here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Boy, you don't see it often, but Klay Thompson letting you know he can finish emphatically.
Hachimura outside. Pass to Reeves. Back to Hachimura. And here's Doncic outside. Mavericks with a rebound. They come into this one having outplayed the Grizzlies last time.
And as a rule of thumb, the road can really test your team's depth. But they all stepped up and collectively produced a lot of points.
Well, how about the job they got from their bench? That productivity was a major part of the outcome.
And it's Gafford missing.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Hachimura, the pass to Ayton. Back to Hachimura. Pass to Doncic. Gets a very good look and converts.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Irving against Doncic. Outside Irving. On the wing, Davis. 5 on the clock. Offline with a 3. The Lakers have gone 1 for 3 so far. And Klay Thompson picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Hachimura finds James. James, a screen on Thompson. Just 5 on the clock. Shot is good by Reeves.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And Irving has got the ball here for the Mavs. They trail by 3. Gafford with a screen on Doncic. Irving for 3. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start.
Boy, having a hard time making shots. Just 1 for 4 to start this game.
Doris, one place you see this Dallas team show up is in the hustle stats.
BA, this version of the Dallas Mavericks is as tough and as gritty and as willing to compete as any I've seen.
Here's Doncic. Again, the Lakers score.
Well, Luka not forcing his way inside, just taking that mid-range shot because that's what the defense offered up to him.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. And looking at the last month's worth of action, here's a list of the best rebounding small forwards in the NBA. LeBron James, number 1.
There are some good rebounders at the small forward position. He's extraordinary on the glass.
And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Thompson passes to Davis. Gafford with a screen on Doncic. Here's Irving. Cans it from the wing.
You guys know it's pick your poison when you are trying to cover Kyrie out of the pick and roll.
Pass to James. Ayton with it. Over Gafford. Hachimura outside. Ayton against Gafford. Shot clock at 5. Here's the 3. They shoot again. And Ayton with the lay-in.
What a fantastic offensive rebounder. Ayton's so good at using his physical advantages.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with Jason Kidd. How they'll go about defending DeAndre Ayton came up, and Coach told me once Ayton gets deep, it's too late. We need to find him early and not let him set up down low. Push him out to the line. That's a lot to be pushing around with Ayton being as big as they come, guys.
And Allie, thank you for that. Now here's Doncic. 29 points for him last game against Houston. They get it again. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there. Couldn't get it to go.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Irving against Doncic. Pass to Ayton. Reeves with the ball. Kicks it to Doncic. There's the triple. Pure from three-point range. Doncic has got 7.
Fearless, as always. Doncic loves to fill it up from deep.
Now here's Irving. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against the Grizzlies in Memphis.
And he played cat and mouse with the defense, baiting them into fouls, working himself to the line.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hachimura. And Los Angeles making a change here. Vanderbilt's checked in. Here's Irving. He's got 5. 5 to shoot. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Ayton's got 6 rebounds here tonight. All right, Doris, Kyrie Irving is a special talent. What's his greatest asset, you think, on the floor?
Oh, PA, this is a tough question. If you ask NBA players, they'll tell you the guy with the best handle historically is Kyrie Irving. But to me, his best attribute, fearlessness, the ability to deliver when it most matters.
And Davis with the block.
That's what happens when you challenge Davis. He can be so disruptive as a defender.
And it's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. And this matchup with Los Angeles, their first meeting of the season.
Even though they had the better roster, they actually lost the season series to this team last year.
And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Klay Thompson.
And the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. That's not what you want, and I'm sure it's something he's well aware of.
An open look for Irving. Dallas, no good that time either.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Back to Davis. Pass to Irving. The three is up. Another miss by Irving.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
And Gafford with the block.
Boy, you see the great timing of Daniel Gafford on the defensive end. Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point. Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Reeves, the pass to Doncic. Outside Vanderbilt. Doncic outside. 6 to shoot. Back to Reeves. And here's Vanderbilt from the arc. The Mavericks pull it in. Gafford's got his 4th rebound in this one. Thompson against Reeves. And here's Davis. Coming off a solid outing against Memphis. Stolen by Ayton. Fast break. Here come the Lakers. Here's James. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Lakers lead by 2.
I tell you this, LeBron is hard enough to defend in a half-court set, let alone impossible to guard in the open floor.
And Irving has got the ball here for the Mavs. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Irving's got 7 points in the game.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Doncic finds Ayton. Outside Reeves. On the wing, Reeves. Outside Vanderbilt. Pass to Ayton. 4 on the clock. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. Irving against Doncic. And it's Gafford missing.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Outside Vanderbilt. Doncic up top. He's guarded by Irving. Doncic passes to Vanderbilt. This one for 3. Gafford grabs the miss.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Irving against Doncic. Thompson outside. Wide open. Nice jump shot. 7 points in the game.
Well, the ability to rise and fire off the catch has defined Klay Thompson.
Here's Ayton. Pass to Doncic. To the inside. Out to James. Nails it from beyond the arc. James has got his 2nd basket on the night. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Offensive rebound. Irving. A shot from the low post is good. And the Mavericks lead by 1.
What's amazing about Kyrie is the number of go-to moves he has on the interior.
Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Here's Irving. 9 points in the game. Pass to Thompson. The 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule. They lost to the Rockets.
It's simple. Your defense has to be razor sharp on the road. You really want to take the crowd out of the game. Easier said than done.
I'll tell you this, it looked like they wanted to get out of town as quickly as possible. The problem is their defense went with them.
And that one falls for Reeves. Well, Grant, trade talks always ramp up this time of year. But if you're a player in those rumors, that can really take a mental toll.
Oh, B.A., absolutely. Especially the first time it happens. You have to try and remind yourself that it's a business. But sometimes that doesn't make it any easier.
LaRavia is checked in for Los Angeles. Connect comes in for Doncic. And so Reeves nails both of them.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Washington outside. Pass to Davis. Now Russell. He's covered by Reeves. Perfect night so far. 2 for 2. Mavericks trail by 5. A minute 50 left in the first quarter. Lively with a screen on Reeves. Inside. Lively inside. Guarded by Vanderbilt. Lively's shot is off.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
LaRavia passes to James. Here's Connect. Buries it down low. And now a 7-point Laker lead. And for the Mavericks, they're shooting right around 42% in the first. 1:11 left to play in the first. Shoots a fadeaway. The shot by Russell, no good.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
James inside. Washington's there. And they'll get another chance. Over to the left wing. Here's Connect. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Well, Dalton Connect had a late growth spurt during college, and it really helped his game, Grant.
He really did. I mean, B.A., he started college as a 6'3" guard, but grew 3 inches during his first 2 seasons and added some muscles. Now at 6'6", he can play confidently out there on the wing.
First one falls for him. Kyrie Irving's checked in for Davis. And the Lakers also making a switch. Vincent's checked in for LeBron. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Mavericks trail by 9. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Russell deciding where to go with it. To stop the drought. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Boy, D'Angelo Russell from deep. And in the modern NBA, boy, that's a shot you've got to have.
Here's Connect. He had 9 points in his last time out. Just 5 to shoot from behind the arc. That one doesn't drop. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. It's Los Angeles leading by 6. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Los Angeles.
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
The other thing that's gone exceptionally well for them tonight is the shooting they've displayed from beyond the three-point arc.
And so in the game for the Lakers, they've got Connect, Austin Reeves out there with Gabe Vincent, and there's Jared Vanderbilt, and it's LaRavia in at the 4 spot.
You just put it in the vicinity of Derek Lively. You think you overthrow it, Lively goes and gets it.
The Lakers lead by 4. Vincent outside. Pass to Vanderbilt. Here's Connect. Launches it. Sends it home from three-point land. Connect's got 7 points.
You know, you have to use the bounce pass in that instance to make the catch easier.
Washington a screen. The drive by Irving. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Grant, we all know how good Kyrie Irving is, but he's especially lethal in the fourth quarter.
And his clutch moments go far beyond his series winner in the 2016 finals. He thrives in high-pressure moments and has done so his whole career.
That free throw good from Irving. Grant, there are such intense rivalries at the college level. Do any of those carry over to the NBA?
Oh, B.A., they sure do. I was part of some serious college rivalries. There was a lot of trash talk with the guys on the other side, and it didn't stop that much after we got to the NBA.
He makes 1 or 2 that time.
What's amazing about Kyrie Irving is if you ask a broad section of players who their favorite is to watch, many will tell you it's Kyrie.
He gets it in there. Vanderbilt's got his first bucket in this one.
Good job hitting the glass. They're +8 in rebounding.
Reeves against Irving. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. This is his second trip to the line in the game. Hachimura's checked in for LaRavia.
One shot.
The neat thing about Kyrie Irving is you get style and substance. This guy's such a fluid player, makes the game look effortless.
Now here's Vincent. Still no points. Pass to Hachimura. It's stolen by Washington. And now the Mavs on the run. The 3 from Russell. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
Arguably the most dangerous weapon in D'Angelo Russell's arsenal. This guy is a problem for the defense.
Here's Connect. He's got 7. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That's on Derek Lively.
Man, good whistle there.
These are his first free throws of the game.
And something I remember from their last outing, he was excellent at the charity stripe.
That free throw no good.
The skill set of Rui Hachimura is enticing, guys. A big man who can stretch the floor with his shooting, obviously of huge value in the modern game.
And he's good on the second.
Rui Hachimura, a guy who's willing to slot into whatever position the team needs him and works hard to help out on every single play. You love the hustle and the attitude.
Now here's Irving. 13 points in the game. And the bucket is good.
Oh, what a mid-air adjustment. You know, he had to alter his release point, but didn't let it throw off the shot.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Vincent outside. Back to Reeves. And how about a look at the top shot blocking teams in the NBA this season? The Mavericks, #1.
And what's been most impressive about this team is how intense they've been on the defensive end. It's not just one or two guys getting blocks for them. It's been a team effort, which is why they lead the league in blocks per game.
The first free throw is good. And so he makes both from the line. And Russell's got the ball here for the Dallas Mavericks. It's a three-point game. Pass to Irving. Down low. Oh, it's stolen by Hachimura. And here's Connect outside. Counted from distance. Connect's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, there are times where the court vision gets questioned, but Rui Hachimura, the delivery, sets up his teammate. Really well done.
For Dallas, they've gotten off to a perfect 4-for-4 start of the second. Outside Irving. Three-pointer. That shot's good. Russell making the play.
This quarter, they're doing some real damage from outside the arc. Trying to stay within striking distance here.
Outside Reeves. Pass to Connect. Here's Hachimura. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Wow, the ability to get off your feet in a hurry. Rui Hachimura with the dunk.
Mavericks trail by 5. Russell with the ball. He's got 6. Irving for 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Vanderbilt's got 5 rebounds in the game.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
From deep, Reeves. Lively grabs a miss. Dallas has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Irving for 3. Getting it to fall there. He's 8 of 15 in the game.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Well, the Lakers shooting the ball at 48% so far. Reeves against Irving.
Game is building out. They're feeling it right now.
Outside for Irving. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Vincent outside. Now Vanderbilt. He's averaging almost 5 points a game. Pass to Vincent. Over to the wing. And it's Connect missing. Mavericks trail by 5. Marshall passes to Russell. Back to Marshall. Irving with it. Competing for a spot in the dunk contest. All of them true dunk artists who can do some spectacular things in the air.
And I can't wait to see what these guys have dreamed up this year. The level of athleticism and creativity that goes into this contest is what makes it so incredible to watch.
And I could see him moving even higher up in the ranks. He's certainly a talented guy up in the air.
He is for sure, but this list is just packed with real aerial artists. This dunk contest is really going to be something special.
So that's how things are currently looking for the dunk contest. But of course, we'll update you with the latest news as we receive it.
And as this lineup starts to take shape, this event is only getting more and more exciting.
In 2024, Luka Doncic recorded 6 consecutive 30-point triple-double games.
That's right, B.A. The first time anyone has done it in NBA history. So if you didn't already believe in Luka magic, well, there's some proof that the magic is real.
That's good from Doncic. Doris, you talk about a guy who forces you to play at his pace. That's Luka Doncic.
Oh, my goodness, B.A., there's no question. He's got tremendous patience. He's in complete command of the tempo of the game. But maybe my favorite aspect is how he manipulates the game to get defenders off balance. Boy, you have to be cognizant of where people are when the shot goes up. Defenders not blocking out in that instance.
Doncic passes to Hachimura. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Pass to Marshall. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Now just a 2-point Los Angeles lead.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
The Lakers have gone 6 of 11 here in the second quarter. Outside Reeves. Back to Doncic. Hachimura from long range. Fires in the triple. Hachimura's got 6.
Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You like to see the shot go in. Nicely done.
Thompson outside. There's a screen by Marshall. The 3 is up. Doncic grabs the miss. Doncic has got 4 rebounds now. From deep, Reeves. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists in the game.
Boy, the extraordinary playmaking instincts of Luka Doncic on display right there. Team on the defensive side.
Doncic grabs the miss.
I'm sure if he had the chance to do that possession over again, he would not have taken the shot.
And Vanderbilt slams it in.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized, defense pays. Mavericks trail by 10. Pass to Gafford. Got a piece of it, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Vanderbilt. All right, we look at our 2K leaderboard for assist. Numbers from the past month of play. LeBron James is second. Luka Doncic fourth.
Both guys are incredibly unselfish and make their teammates better. What more can you ask for?
Connects checked in for the Lakers. Here's Davis. Big-time contributor on offense. Just over 22 points a game.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, NBA Commissioner Adam Silver is highly encouraged by the growth of the game. He said, in addition to being the fastest growing sport in the world, we are the #1 participation team sport in the United States. Boys and girls are playing basketball in record numbers. Love to hear it, Brian.
No doubt. The game's in a great place right now, Allie. Thank you. Let's take a look at the Western Conference standings now that the new year is upon us. Taking a look at the Lakers. They're in first place right now with a tremendous record. They're certainly the team to beat. And checking out the Mavericks, a game and a half behind.
Well, right now for the Mavericks, I recall them having a lot of naysayers at the start of the season, but now they may not have any. This team is ready for a deep playoff run.
Well, this is their goal. There's no doubt about that. For what many expected of them so far, they have not disappointed.
To halt the run, it's rebounded by Los Angeles.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
A chance to check out Dallas's upcoming schedule. On Thursday, they'll be matching up with Drew Holiday and the Portland Trail Blazers. Then on Sunday, they'll be taking on Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets.
And for that game against the Nuggets, it's going to be a hard-fought battle. You just hope they are able to execute their game plan, as it should be a close one.
And he knocks down the first one. Williams is checked in for the Mavericks. Both good from the line that time. Now here's Davis. To the middle. Here's Gafford. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Gafford's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I'll tell you, you can't put your head down after a tough first quarter. You've got to keep fighting, and now he's starting to roll.
Doncic outside. From way back there, Luka.
Man, that is ridiculous range from Luka Doncic. Yes, step across half-court line, I'm in my range.
Check by James. Takes it inside. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. It's on LeBron James.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Dallas shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
The Mavericks making a switch here. Washington's checked in. No good on the second free throw. Los Angeles leading by 12. James passes to Hachimura. The shot's good on the assist by James. Hachimura's got 8.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
And so it's Dallas with it. He's covered by Reeves. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Dallas shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
He wasn't quite as assertive as he needed to be in the first quarter, but now he's taking a more head-on approach and getting himself to the line.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. The Lakers lead by 12. And here's Doncic. 13 points in the game. James can't get it to go. Davis with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Stolen by Ayton. James passes to Doncic. Goes up again. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. James has gone 2 of 5 from the floor. To the wing on the left. The 3 from Washington. The Lakers with a rebound. James has got 5 rebounds tonight. Right side Reeves. And a missed layup. Mavericks trail by 12. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. 5 points in the game. .133 left to play in the first half of basketball. Outside Reeves. Back to Doncic. Ayton, a screen on Thompson. And he's going for the oop here. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Elite athleticism from Mr. Ayton. No doubt on the dunk.
And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for Dallas. Pass to Davis. Washington, a screen on Hachimura. Here's Thompson. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it. There's 57 seconds left in the half. Pass to Davis. Davis showing his range.
Nice work from AD. He finds his comfort zone behind the three-point line.
Hachimura outside. Now James. Reeves finds Doncic. Pulls up. Davis with a rebound. Davis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Hachimura covering. Inside. Here's Thompson. Clay busting it up inside.
Well, his height coming in handy there at 6'6". Klay Thompson says, this is money for me.
James deciding where to go with it. Ayton, a screen on Washington. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Klay Thompson picks one up. He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. No good on that one. And the second free throw is good. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
Speaking of trades, why don't we all trade seats sometime? I'd like to try being the big fella for a change.
Okay, let me be Ernie. Hold on. Okay, guys, settle down. You two got a lot of boring stuff to talk about.
That's the worst Ernie impression I've ever heard.
And turning now to the game we've been watching, Luka Doncic has been lighting it up.
Well, I love what he's doing offensively. He's hungry, he's attacking, and he's not settling.
He's shooting well because he seems to be getting the shots he wants.
Listen, a guy like that can always get a shot that he wants, Ernie.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Well, you look at Kyrie Irving in this game. He's been everywhere.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
And so it's Dallas with it, trailing by 8. Anthony Davis is out there with Daniel Gafford. And then it's Kyrie Irving. Then it's Thompson. That's Jason Kidd's 5 as we get into the second half. It's Reeves with the drive. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. Reeves has got 14 points.
LeBron James always surveying the floor. Few players in the history of the game have the court vision that LeBron has.
The Mavericks shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. Irving, the pass to Gafford. Shoots over Ayton. Ooh, excellent D there from Ayton. Los Angeles leading by 10. Floats one. James strong inside.
I'll tell you, you know he's going to garner much defensive attention on the inside. Still, not easy to keep LeBron James from converting.
And so it's Dallas with it. Thompson outside. Oh, it's stolen by Hachimura. James outside. Pass to Doncic. Just 5 on the clock. Fires the 3. It doesn't go for him.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Gafford passes to Irving. Hits the three-pointer. Irving's got 24 points.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. James outside. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Well, Grant, even though it looks like LeBron could play forever, he stated that he doesn't have much time left.
Well, it's unbelievable that he's sustained this level of excellence for as long as he has. I would be surprised if we see this type of longevity ever again.
That free throw good from James.
What's striking about LeBron James is how his game has morphed to now it's all about guile and smarts and experience. He continues to dominate, just in a different way.
And so he hits both.
What's remarkable about LeBron is the complete command of the game. Not only his team, but you'll hear opponents joke about how well he knows their plays.
Check by James. Here's Irving. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. This will be his 3rd trip to the free throw line. That free throw good from Irving. The Lakers lead by 8. Ayton passes to Hachimura. Here's Reeves. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Reeves has gotten 4 this quarter.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
No one covering.
What a masterful performance from Kyrie Irving. He's over a decade into his career. He can still take over a game.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. And he lobs it up top. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Davis. And taking a look at the last 10 games, these are the teams that have attacked the offensive glass and been rewarded for their efforts. The Mavericks, number 1.
This squad's been attacking the offensive glass with a ton of energy lately, and it's paid off with a nice pile of second chance points.
Reeves finds Hachimura. To the inside. Stolen by Davis. Left side Irving. It's blocked.
Sometimes teams are not afraid to take it straight at Hachimura. He sends it back on that opportunity.
And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Here's Irving.
Well, this is the energy you want to see from Luka on the defensive end on every possession. Up in his man's grill, affecting the shot. That is nice.
Nice move. Luka! Get off me!
80% shooting to start the third, 4 for 5.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Let's see the stat sheet here for Luka Doncic. Mavericks trail by 9. Thompson scanning the floor. Davis down low. Hachimura covering. Nice touch by Davis inside.
Yeah, when Davis gets that kind of positioning inside, he is pretty much automatic.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Doncic outside. Ayton, a screen on Irving. Down low. Tipped. And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
James passes to Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. And so it's Irving who brings up the ball for Dallas. 9-point game. Outside for Davis. Knocks down the long J. Davis has got 10 points.
Yeah, Davis was just waiting for the ball, and once he gets it, it's all over.
Doncic passes to Ayton. Thompson against Reeves. Pass to Ayton. 6 on the shot clock. Over Gafford. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Davis has got 5 rebounds tonight. Davis with a screen on Doncic. Here's Irving. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Despite entering his 30s, Anthony Davis is not slowing down, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. And last year, AD put up the best rebounding numbers of his career. And his shooting percentage also very high. And just watching him, Davis is still an all-NBA caliber player, capable of taking over on both ends.
That free throw good from Irving. Both free throws good from Irving. The Lakers lead by 4. Outside Reeves. Thompson with a steal. Going all the way to the rack. He's all alone. Oh, Thompson always in motion.
Well, you've got to identify Klay Thompson early. In transition, he's so dangerous.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Pass to Reeves. And here's James. Hachimura outside. James with the ball. That one's off. Still out of sync. This lead is up for grabs.
Yeah, each possession has an importance.
And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Washington's checked in for the Mavericks. Outside Davis. And the dunk by Gafford.
Emphatic finishes are becoming routine for Mr. Gafford.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. The Lakers have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Outside Reeves. Pass to Aiden. Now here is James. No good. Had a chance to win the run there.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Outside Irving for the lead. Buries it from 3. And it's a 3-point Dallas lead.
Yeah, the way Kyrie varies his pace, hard for any defender to guess right.
Outside Reeves. Back to Doncic. Hachimura outside. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got 6 assists in the game.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
First trip to the line for him here. And he can't get the first one.
Well, the pure shooting stroke is the first thing you think of with Klay Thompson. But I think as impressive is what he gives you on the defensive end of the floor. Klay Thompson is as hard a worker as there is in the NBA.
Vanderbilt's checked in for Los Angeles. Good on the second one.
Now, it should be a 2-point lead, but they'll be satisfied to have edged into the lead.
Los Angeles has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Reeves against Thompson. Here's Doncic. Doncic! You see the strength.
Yeah, Doncic is used to and accustomed to all this contact. In fact, you get the sense he loves and relishes this kind of play.
And so it's Irving who brings up the ball for Dallas. They trail by 1. Thompson outside. Oh, there's the alley. Stolen by Ayton. Fast break. Here come the Lakers. Here's Reeves. The shot's good on the assist by James. Reeves has got 18 points in the game. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
I think it's also important we have to acknowledge how many scoring opportunities they've created from their spectacular defense, getting a bunch of points off turnovers.
Irving. Here's Gafford. Oh, the bucket's good, and he'll have a chance at one more. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
That free throw good from Gafford.
Boy, when you think about what Daniel Gafford brings to the floor, it's length, it's athleticism, it's the vertical threat at the rim. But for me, it's about grit and toughness, too.
And there's James from the arc. Hits the trifecta. James has got 7 points for the quarter.
Well, after netting 1 in the first half, that's the second deep ball to go down for this guy.
Gafford with a screen on Doncic. The drive by Irving over Doncic. Ooh, rejected by Doncic. Let's use this time to have a look at the team scoring leaders. The 4th spot held by the Mavericks.
They've been having a great season on the offensive end of the floor. It never takes this team long to put big points up on the board.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he drops a first.
What you love about Luka Doncic is he's this unique combination of size and skill. He could really play cross-positionally. He makes shots at all 3 levels, so dangerous.
Lively, he's checked in for the Mavericks. D'Angelo Russell comes in for Irving. Doncic hits them both.
And really strong at the line since the break.
Mavericks trail by 5. Pass to Thompson. Russell against Doncic. Back to Thompson. Clock at 6. Davis, the pass to Russell. Off target from outside.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. So far, he's made all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. So he comes up empty, missing both.
Boy, that's not the result I would have predicted. Usually you can take those to the bank when he's at the line.
Russell to pass to Washington. Dallas no good that time either. Los Angeles leading by 5. Pass to James. Outside Vanderbilt. Reeves against Washington. And here's Doncic outside. The shot misses. Dallas has gotten 12 of their points this quarter from deep. 4 of 6. Here's Thompson. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's on LeBron James.
Now, the defense is always going to react to Klay Thompson. That time the overcommitment, and he'll get to the line.
And the first one at the line is good.
Yeah, they're playing catch-up at this point, but they've done a nice job at the free throw line here in the second half.
Some changes now for the Lakers. LaRavia comes in for Ayton and connects, subbed in for LeBron. So he gets them both. Los Angeles leading by 3. Reeves with the ball. He's got 18. Launches a 3. The shot, no good.
Since hitting 2 triples in the first half, he's been non-existent from out there.
And a slam dunk by Lively.
See, to me, the more D'Angelo Russell passes the basketball, the better his team is. Encouraging to see him focus on it.
And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. They've led by as many as 14. And at home for the next game, it'll be Charlotte pulling in to face them. That game starts a nice 5-game homestand for him. Reeves against Thompson. Over Reeves. And Thompson gets it to go. Thompson's got 7 now in this quarter. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
Something else that they've had working for them is attacking the offensive glass. Boy, taking advantage and creating second chance points. Impressive.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
Lakers trail by 3. Doncic passes to Reeves. There's a minute 12 left to play in the third quarter here. Will it go to the left side wing? 5 on the clock. Lets it go from 14. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Lively's got his 4th rebound in this one. Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results.
Now here's Russell. 6 points for him. No good that time. Reeves against Washington. Now Doncic. Vanderbilt, a screen on Russell. Here's Doncic. Pass to Vanderbilt. Here's Reeves. Here's Connect. He's got 12. Gets the 3 to fall. Connect's got 15 points. Dallas has gone 4 of 7 from 3. A good percentage in the third quarter. Here's Thompson. And Reeves pulls it down. Reeves has got 4 rebounds now. Now here's Doncic. Defended by Thompson. Stolen by Davis. Russell from deep three-point land. And that's not gonna go. Misses at the buzzer. Kyrie Irving has been on display for the Dallas Mavericks. He's nearing the 40-point mark, just getting whatever shot he wants. We'll be right back with you shortly. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. At the forward slots, it's LeBron and Hachimura. Gabe Vincent out there with Connect. And it's Vanderbilt in at the center, locking down the middle. And that's a foul called on P.J. Washington. That's his first foul of the game. Dallas on D. Vanderbilt, a screen on Irving. Shot clock at 6. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
And for Dallas, they're shooting at a respectable 49%. Pass to Russell. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. And the Mavericks lead by 2.
This guy, an effortless scorer. Outside, inside, in between. Dynamic scorer is D'Angelo Russell.
And for Los Angeles, they're shooting 51%. Good clip from the field. Vincent left side. And there's the foul. It's on D'Angelo Russell. That's his first foul.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Exum's checked in for Russell. Vincent right side to the paint. Ooh, poked away. Pass to Hachimura. 6 on the shot clock. To take the lead. Vincent can't hit. Now here's Irving. He's covered by Vincent. And here's Exum. Back to Irving from deep. And the three-pointer goes. Irving's got 38 points.
His points are really adding up from the three-point line. He had 9 from distance in the first half, and he's only getting better.
Lakers trail by 5. Vincent outside. Vanderbilt, a screen on Irving. Hachimura left side. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, this is the area that he's most comfortable. Rui Hachimura, such a solid performer in the painted area.
Now here's Exum. Washington outside. Pass to Irving. Takes the three. James with the block. They recover it. Irving looking around. Now Exum takes a three. LeBron with the rebound. Hachimura outside. Here's Connect. He's guarded by Exum. Washington grabs the miss. The Mavericks lead by 3. Pass to Exum. Now here's Lively. Outside Irving. Here's Exum. And here's Lively. He's covered by Vincent. Outside for Irving. Lets the three fly. Washington's shot is good.
You see the offensive force that is Kyrie Irving. Sometimes it's his scoring. Right there, it's his passing.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Hachimura outside. To the middle. Here's Marshall inside. Lively passes to Exum. Irving for three. And Dallas hits again from deep.
I just love the ball movement.
So it's Los Angeles now. They trail by 9. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Pass to Hachimura. Over Washington. And the basket by Hachimura.
I like how Hachimura plays a controlled basketball game. He takes his shots where they're available.
Exum passes to Marshall. Here's Irving. He's covered by Vincent. Back to Irving. Vanderbilt with the block. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Vanderbilt. And we have to take another look at that block.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
And Dallas making a change here. Thompson's checked in. Ayton, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Clock is at 3. Here's Marshall. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. James outside. And Ayton with the stuff.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. Now here's Irving. Ooh, Ayton with the block.
Boy, really tough to score on DeAndre Ayton. Such a patient shot blocker, guys.
Excellent D there from Lively. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for Dallas. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points.
Now for P.J. Washington, it's important he continue to establish himself as a floor spacer. This guy can really make threes.
He misses the free throw.
I think you have to admire the aggressiveness with which P.J. Washington plays every single night.
Some changes for Los Angeles. Austin Reeves is checked in for James, and Doncic has subbed in for Vincent. He hits the second from the line.
They're really shooting better from the free throw line since halftime. That's a big plus if you're holding a late lead.
Doncic passes to Ayton. Here's Connect. Back to Hachimura for three. Rebounded by Marshall.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
On the wing, Thompson. He shoots it. Rebound, the Lakers.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
And here's Doncic outside. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Washington's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Irving. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That one on Doncic.
Guys, you have to love the way Irving uses his body to create contact inside and earn the trip to the stripe.
That free throw good from Irving. So for Dallas, Gafford comes in for Lively, and it's Anthony Davis in for Washington. Both free throws good from Irving.
At just about 85% from the line tonight. They've looked more and more comfortable as the game's gone on.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what J.J. Redick was going over with his team. He laid into the team about being over-aggressive. He said, quote, "You're letting them get to the line as much as they want. We've got to dial back some of the physicality because it's getting us in trouble. Guys, let's see if they can ease up here."
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Pass to Doncic. And here's Vanderbilt. On the wing, Reeves. Shoots over Thompson. Goes back up. Here's Ayton. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
And the Lakers making a change here. James is checked in. The Mavericks lead by 6. Irving, the pass to Gafford. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's foul number 2 for him. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority. Thompson against Reeves.
Back to Thompson. Clock at 6.
Well, after hitting one triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since.
Here's Laravia. And Gafford with the block. It's a one-on-one situation. James against Davis. Here's Irving. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
This guy is as difficult to cover as there is in the NBA. Kyrie Irving, the master at drawing contact.
First free throw is good. Hachimura is checked in for Laravia. Both free throws good from Irving.
You know, seeing an uptick in his trips to the free throw line, really, since we came out of the half.
Reeves with the ball. Irving picks him up. Pass to Aiden. Now, here is James. Aiden in the high post. Plenty of space. The Mavericks pull it in. And here is Irving. From downtown, and Aiden pulls it down. Aiden's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. To the inside, and Gafford with the block. 13 feet out, and he hits the jumper. And the Mavericks lead by 10.
I like when Davis knocks down those jumpers. It forces the defense to leave the paint and really spaces the court.
And the basket by Hachimura.
And here in the fourth, he's been zeroed in, hitting some big-time buckets.
Here's Irving. Pass to Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford. And that's a double-double for him now.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Here's Reeves after the basket by Dallas. From deep, here's Doncic. And Los Angeles, another three.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
Outside Davis. The 3 ball. Hachimura with the defensive effort. Lakers trail by 6. And here's Doncic outside. Davis with a rebound. Davis has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Davis has got 9 points here in the second half.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
It's James on the wing. James with the focus.
Forget his age. LeBron is still one of the strongest players in the league.
The Mavericks lead by 6. And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. Pass to Irving. Check by James. Thompson, a screen on James. Thompson outside. Fires for three. Kept alive. Outside Irving. There's the three. He drops it from range. Irving's got 48.
Kyrie shoots a ton of threes, and he makes a ton of threes.
Ayton with a screen. Reeves against Thompson. Reeves, the pass to Doncic. With the teardrop. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
We are talking about a clever scorer. Luka Doncic has developed such a knack for getting to the free throw line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Doncic.
You often hear the phrase franchise player. When you think about Luka Doncic and the amount he controls the action, the MVP level play, he is the true definition of it.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot.
And again for three.
He's got this defense scrambling. Even when they've got 2 guys on him, he finds a way to get to space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for three-pointers in a single game. Now here's Davis.
Now, that's an example to me of Kyrie Irving's craftiness, right? Understanding how to draw the contact from defenders.
Connects checked in for the Lakers. First one falls for him. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. And so it's James with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. 11-point game.
Well, Brown is such a student of the game. This guy knows exactly how to get the defense reacting and hits the open man.
1:33 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Check by James. Back to Irving. Poke loose. Now the Lakers moving it up. He goes up, and he caps off the break with a monster slam.
He was way ahead of the pack. No one around to contest. He can do anything he wants in that situation.
Big time play right there, showing the activity and ability to impact this game.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball, following the score by the Lakers. There's a screen. To the paint. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. and he hits both free throws here. And it's an 8-point ball game. And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. There's 53 seconds left in the final quarter. The three from Ayton. And the rebound goes to Dallas. They've led by as many as 11. Here's Irving. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
The officials were right on top of that one.
So the first one drops, and that'll put him up by 9. Both shots good from the strike.
Well, this trip to the line should seal the deal. Amazing job.
James outside. Has to connect. Lets it go from deep. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. And here's Davis. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. 10-point lead. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Irving. Solid shot from a distance of about 14 feet. Irving's got 56 in the game. Here's James. And so it's the Mavericks taking care of business in this one. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
All right, let's go courtside to Allie LaForce with our player of the game. Allie, it's all yours.
Kyrie, the offense was clicking tonight. Can you talk about the impact of ball movement on your success?
It's very important. When we trust each other like that on both ends of the floor, especially offensively, it makes it easier for all of us to be aggressive, and I think that we did a great job of that tonight. We just got to keep it going. Fans deserve us to move up in these standings, man. We got some work to do. We got some work to do.
This team is as deep as it gets. They're all willing to put the work in, guys.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team, this is Brian Anderson signing off. And now, time for our player of the game, Kyrie Irving.